let's do instrumental next time. I tried to sing over it, and I feel like it didn't really work.
What? I thought.
Excuse me.
I thought it went well.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I liked
it was okay.
I enjoyed it.
Anyways, this is fun. We got some like Gen 2 mixed in there. Oh, yeah, look at that. I haven't seen that before. Okay, welcome to episode 5 of The Cool Shit Show. I'm Stefan Spolino, joined always by
Josh Coombs.
and featuring special guest.
It's me.
It's Clifford, our friend Clifford.
Woo!
Our friend Clifford from high school that we know.
Yeah.
That's been our friend for a long time, and we wanted to have Clifford on.
Yeah. Known you guys since I was a shitty person.
Yes, exactly. We feel like Clifford fits right in with the cool shit that we have going on here.
I've known you since I was a good person.
I've known, yeah, dude. We've known you since we were good people. So, Cliff, we start out our show every week with a game that I like to play, and it's my favorite game. And the game, for new listeners and for you, Cliff, because you're new, what I do is I read 2 news articles. Not articles, like headlines. And one of them...
Wait,
actually,
stop.
Sorry. Okay, yes, question.
I love it already.
Yes, no, it gets better. So, I lied, though. I read 3, but one of them I just totally make up on the spot.
Ooh, do we have to
And
guess?
you guys have to guess which one is real,
I guess the first one.
which one is fake. Okay, so
now Stefan gets
So now-
to decide
so
whether
now-
or
so
not
now
you
switch it.
win.
now I have to shuffle it. I was gonna go first. Now I have to shuffle it.
See, that was more of a psychology question, folks, rather than an actual information.
So now you know
Yes.
it's not the
Inquiry.
first one.
Okay, so here we go. And these are just the titles. The first one. Starbucks, despite its progressive leadership, is the popular coffee shop secretly a hotbed of cultural appropriation.
True.
The
Wait,
second
did
one.
We wait to the end to the guess.
Yeah, you gotta wait till the end.
So you have to
The
hear
s-
how ridiculous they are
The
comparatively.
second one.
Alright.
Peanut butter and jelly. Racist? Portland school principal ties sandwich to white privilege.
What? That's also true for sure, right?
Oh my god.
And the third one. Why kids love fascist cartoons like Paw Patrol and Thomas.
Yeah, that's so weird. I asked myself that this morning on the way to work.
So, guys,
Fascist cartoons
fascist cartoons.
like Thomas.
No.
Thomas,
no.
they say
It's
absolutely
too crazy.
like
It's too crazy.
nothing.
So
They don't
2 of
really
those
know.
are real headlines, and
Definitely
one
the
of them,
third one,
one of
because
them I
it's
made
like
up.
ridiculous. So that's real, right?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, we'll take turns. Go ahead.
Okay.
Make your
What do you think?
decision.
So-
because I don't
Which
wanna
one's
influence
fake?
you.
Which
I'm
one
gonna
did
say
I
I
make up?
called you on the first one right off the bat, and then you're not gonna make it that third one's obviously real because it's so
the
ridiculous.
third one's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's a good. That's
So
a good guess.
my analysis is the second one is the fake one, even though it's the most believable in terms
Yeah.
of like how the world
peanut butter and
works.
jelly is racist is the fake one. You think?
Yeah, in terms of
Okay.
today's climate, I would believe that one over the others. But based on how this has gone so far, I'm gonna guess the second one
The
is.
second one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Cliff votes for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are racist. Josh, what is your vote?
Well, even though I personally believe that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are racist,
Kind of, I'd say so too.
they're real racist.
Actually, that's one thing I agree
That's
with
what
that one.
I go to school. I went to school with PB&J, and I was like, I'm privileged because I have a sandwich.
Yeah, some people don't. That's
Actually,
white
I
privilege.
didn't really. I got
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
like,
I grew up with just J, guys.
Just Jay.
Just J.
Where is your white privilege now?
I'm telling you, I found it the day I found the P.
Wait. Is it cultural appropriation because black people
No, it's
founded
because I-
peanut butter?
No, it's because I wore dreads at the time.
You wore dreads while eating PB&J? Dude, are you a white supremacist? How dare you? Josh, what's your verdict?
I think the PB&J one
Is
is
fake.
fake.
I love this game. You guys have No matter who we have on, no one has gotten a
What?
single one right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we got them in literal opposite order then, right?
Well, Starbucks. I just wrote that on a notepad.
Oh my god.
The first one was
It was
fake.
the first. Oh my god, oh man.
I
See?
tricked you guys. I went for it anyways.
It's funny because I actually can tell the future. I just never trust myself. So it's like a horrible gift with a wonderful outcome every single time.
So, why kids love fascist cartoons like Paw Patrol and Thomas? That is a CNN article,
Oh my god.
and the
I knew that one had to be real. Like, where would you even come up with that?
peanut butter and jelly racist. Portland school principal ties sandwich to white privilege. That is a HuffPost article.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
no, yeah. Also, I guarantee that principal, he said, I don't know whether we should have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or not. That was the extent of his comment, and they turned it into,
yeah.
are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches racist because of the one of the things that this principal said that was super significant and didn't have anything to do with the issue?
As
That's
always,
how it goes every time.
I mean, so far
Clickbait.
we do a little research on the show, and they always turn like the last one I think was like can my children be friends with white people? Just straight up. And Josh was like, "There's no way somebody would write that." And not only did someone write it, but he went on Fox News like defending himself.
He found out the answer was no.
He found out the answer was no.
Yeah, we like watched through this thing with his interview with Tucker Carlson, and it was pretty sad to see him kind of backpedal, but he also was just like towards the end he just wouldn't answer a question at all. He was just like answering with other questions, and then Tucker Carlson was like, all right, well, I'm done here. I think we're done here.
So as always, I just grabbed the headline, and I think it's best to leave the research for the show. So
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to look further into between those two titles?
Oh,
I'm
wait.
sure you could find
So
them.
I would like to look into. Right now I kind of lost track of my thoughts. I would like to see how peanut butter and jelly is made.
Peanut butter.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want to see that.
Let's find out if it's racist.
Yeah, like no, that's what I'm saying. Is it just white people or?
I think only white people can
Yeah,
be
who
racist.
else
dude.
make-
I mean, or make peanut butter and jellies.
No, I know for a fact that that's not
Definitely
true.
only white people can make PB&J.
I know for a fact that's not true because this one time I went to a peanut factory.
Did you?
Yeah, and guess what? One Asian person.
Ooh, PB&J otter.
PB.
That reminds me of our conversation about otters. I watched a female otter get raped and killed.
Oh, nice.
Raped
I
to
mean, not
death.
nice. I don't know why I said nice. I mean,
like-
for the fact, I don't know. It's
Not
a
nice,
learning. It's a learning experience.
Of course, average. So, Josh, let's pull up that article. It's a HuffPost article. Peanut butter and jelly racist. There you go. Let's see what this says.
Wait, did it say principal throws? Oh, I thought it said principal throws pies. I'm sorry. It's ties.
Okay.
Sandwich.
Oh, this is good. I already can tell it's gonna get good here. So I'll read this and then we can talk about it. Not the whole thing, but just where I think it stops
First,
getting ridiculous.
what is that name? Berenice?
Berenice Gutierrez. So a lunchtime staple of students for years, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich could be considered one of the more popular items found in the sack lunches of school children. But in conjunction with recent equity training in local Portland schools, one principal is raising questions about the mention of the sandwich, arguing it has broader implications about race. The sandwich was reportedly mentioned in a lesson plan last year. Berenice Gutierrez from Harvey Scott K-8 school used it as an example of a subtle form of racism in language, according to the report. What about Somali or Hispanic students who might not eat sandwiches? Gutierrez said. Another way would be to say, Americans eat peanut butter and jelly. Do you have anything like that? Let them tell you. Maybe they eat torta or pita. As part of our training program, known as Courageous Conversations, that has been phased into Portland schools in recent years, the Tribune reports that staff members at Gutierrez's school have been going through trainings
Jesus.
classroom observations and exercises, such as reading a news article and then talking about it from the perspective of white privilege.
There's like a 70-year-old math teacher with tenure that was like, "Fuck this shit."
Oh my god, I'm
This
having
cannot be a general opinion. This can't be something that's widespread. Can it?
trouble. Ooh.
Oh,
man.
I'm talking about peanut butter,
Oh,
actually, guys.
scroll
I'm
down.
sorry. I'm talking about on bread.
if
Something-
if peanut butter
so,
could be
yeah.
widespread.
Yeah,
I think I see something fun
This
down
cannot
here.
be something that butter is applied underneath to. Could
What?
it be possibly, you think?
I think so.
Like
What?
lubricating butter for the issue?
What is the verdict on grilled cheese? Racist? Sexist? One person tweeted.
Yes.
All sandwiches are racist. It's the name sandwich. The poor tortas are discriminated against.
It's because
Another
women are
wrote.
forced to make them by their husbands,
Yes,
right?
dude, of course.
I think so, correct?
Sandwiches are
That
inherently.
actually makes sense.
What's the name for being bad to ladies?
My husband forces me to make a sandwich every day.
Misogynist or misogyny.
Yeah.
Sandwiches are
Misogyny makes it sound like a wedding proposal.
sandwiches are
Miscongenious.
sandwiches are pygmies.
Miscongeniality.
Sandwiches are miscongenialities. Okay. Do you guys want to find out why Thomas the Tank Engine is a
yeah.
fascist?
I forgot about that one. That's like so much
Yeah.
better.
That one might be better, actually. I mean, this is like so dumb, it's like believable. I thought you guys might get that, but it's the second one. Why kids love fascist cartoons like Paw Patrol and Tommy.
Paw Patrol. Wow.
Oh God.
Uh-oh, looks like you're using an ad blocker. Screw you, CNN.
Are you ready to dive into this one? Okay, here's how the article starts. Parents like to see themselves as purveyors of possibility. We want our children to inhabit a world in which identities are both mutable and equal. Imagination and empathy reign supreme. But young children, as dictated by their tastes in popular culture, have something else in mind. They're drawn to worlds in which identities are fixed, order trumps imagination, and transgressions are met with routine punishment. The clash between what parents desire for their children and what children desire for themselves is most easily observable in cartoon preferences. So often, the more parents dislike a show, the more their children love it. Two of the most divisive shows are Thomas the Tank Engine and fucking Paw Patrol, both of which have been eviscerated by grown-ups on discussion boards, in social media, and in widely shared essays in prestigious publications. Oh, this is where it gets good. Thomas, the long-running television franchise about a group of working trains chugging away on the island of Sodor, has been called
Hold up. Can you reread that sentence but in a sexy voice, please?
Thomas, the long-running television franchise about a group of working trains chugging away on the island of Sodor,
I think we all enjoyed that.
has
All right,
been
continue.
called
Yeah,
a pre-modern corporate totalitarian dystopia in the New Yorker, imperialist and sinister in Slate, and classist, sexist, and anti-environmentalist in The Guardian. And yet people, presumably parents, spend $1 billion on Thomas merchandise every year.
That doesn't even make sense. How could anyone buy a cute little train with a face on it after that?
I feel like I gotta address Paw Patrol too. Paw Patrol is equally polarizing. Oh, hi, what's that guy's name? Anderson Cooper? Hi, Anderson Cooper. Paw Patrol is equally polarizing. You scroll up just a little bit.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
The show about a group of rescue dogs led by a boy named Ryder is a regular source of complaint amongst parents of adoration among their kids. BuzzFeed called the show terrible and pointed to instances of gender and social inequality that go unchecked on the show.
Okay.
Is that all we need to read?
Yeah,
I think it is.
Where did that outrage come from? Like, what is the
Boredom.
Boredom.
Yeah, like what?
So when it comes to things like this, my personal opinion, I don't think anybody has ever said it better. Joe Rogan on one of his podcasts said that he thinks the reason for all this like wackiness and people worrying like
outrage culture.
outrage culture is too much food.
Oh, you know what? Oh my God, I was just seeing that the other day when I was eating my footlong in the Subway.
Yeah.
I was trying to eat fresh.
He's like, nobody, like, you can go anywhere and get food. Nobody has to worry about finding their own food, hunting. You can just go anywhere and get food. If people had to worry about, you know,
Well, no, yeah, they're trying to find something to distract themselves from
if
just
people had,
mundane life.
if
Yeah.
people had anything, none of this would be a thing. And people have too much free time and are getting dumb because of it.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite Joe Rogan quote is? Don't trust me, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Because he makes good points like that like could be looked into, but then at the same time he's like, yeah, but at the same time, just like a dude
Yeah.
talking about stuff I don't know about.
I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time.
I know,
I
but
mean,
it's
I
fun.
think that's
That's the
fun.
thing. That's like the funnest thing to do to me.
Yeah, talk about something.
Talk
you
about
don't
things
really
that
know.
I have no expertise in it
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I think that's as good a guess as any, though. There's
Yeah.
just too much time. That's another way of saying
Yeah,
there's
no,
too much
yeah,
free
exactly,
time.
right? It's not like he put no thought into it. It's just the fact that he's
There's
not
just
that.
too much food.
There's too. Yeah.
No, yeah, really.
Like, when you have everything you need, what do
It's
you
like
do?
it's like food represents the whole issue that is like just
Comfort.
lack of discomfort. Even
Yeah.
more so, like.
Mhm.
And what do you do when you're too comfortable? You dye your hair blue and you bitch about Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, exactly.
And why
I
it's
can't-
fascist.
Yeah.
I was scouring the internet this morning looking for things to be offended by, and I came across something that I never thought I would come by today.
Well, it's like the people who like go through Twitter and try to get people fired. It's like that boredom, that same boredom, and some people, they make money off of this stuff. I mean, clickbait,
A
Clickbait.
lot of people,
Yeah.
yeah.
which is something that we have and will talk
What kind
about
of-
in the
what kind
Star
of,
Wars podcast.
What kind of bait and tackle store do you go to in order to purchase clickbait?
Clickbait.
Like, also, what kind of fish do you catch with clickbait?
You-
I'm a little bit
gullible
confused.
fish.
I don't really know what
You
it.
get
What
Gullible
is that?
fish. Very
Gullible
gullible
fish,
fish.
okay.
well, actually, you have to use a computer mouse.
That's
You
weird.
get a,
That's
uh,
weird. Do the
get a
fish
feeder-
actually bite onto it? Can they fit their
feeder
whole
mouse.
mouth around it?
A feeder mouse, yes.
You have to fish with a feeder mouse.
Okay. Also, what is
bait.
catfishing? Can you guys explain that to me?
Catfishing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Does that have
show
anything
so
to do
much.
with clickbait? Do
No.
you use clickbait to catch a catfish?
I feel like you could.
Technically,
I
I
feel like
guess
you
if you
could too.
use the IP address bouncing off of it, you could.
Or if you're
That's
just
an
like,
extremely real answer.
you could be like, I'm lonely as fuck and have great abs. Find out why doctors hate me. and then maybe some fat chicks in Nebraska
Just
will
a
catfish you.
Craigslist ad that said, "I took a pill and my penis is way bigger now. Come check it out."
Then right next to it is the girl from Ridiculousness, and then Minkus from Boy Meets World saying, "Look where Minkus looks
You'll
like
never
now."
believe where Minkus is now. So there you go. That is how clickbait leads to catfish.
Catfish is about like where there's a
An unfortunate looking person.
who like
who
they
is
trick
lonely.
you. They trick you over
No,
the
I
internet or
I was
whatever.
kidding. I know what catfish is. I
A
do that
cat-
all the time.
No. The catfish is like you have to put a catfish.
Yeah, you take
In
it
a
from a
tank.
different angle, so it looks way longer than normal. Right?
And you wear a nice watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put your hand. You got to put your hand in there.
Yeah. You gotta switch up hands.
And
You have to
also maybe a
change your
quarter if
watch
you're really
to the
trying to,
other
like-
dominant to your non-dominant hand.
That's exactly right.
And you use like one of those short pencils, but you pretend it's like one of the like long pencils, you know, like
Yeah.
the mini pencils.
The real theme.
Like
dick
golf
pics.
pencils.
yeah, golf pencils, exactly.
Wait, what?
You-
Except
you-
they're mini golf pencils
They're
because
mini
you
golf-
can't
I
afford
feel like
to
I
go to
checked out
golf
there for a
course.
second. I came back to golf pencils.
Talking about dick pics now.
Oh, because you want to keep it sharp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to keep
Everyone
it
wants a sharp dick.
sharp and short.
Could have shaved a little bit off every day.
Yeah.
Good at like keeping track of, you know, how many golf balls you've hit into the water. And things
Yeah.
like that.
I just use sandpaper.
So my girlfriend has this friend, and this friend has like these guys that hit on her, and so I hear all these conversations, and some of the things are like so strange. They're like, I don't know how out there you guys are with your flirtations when you've been single, but some of the stuff
I don't
that
remember
gets,
being single.
Yeah, I mean it's
No,
been a
but
while
yeah.
for me too.
I don't remember being single either, and I'm single right now.
You don't remember much, do you, buddy?
I don't. In fact, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that I'm not single. What? What are you guys trying to bully me or something?
I don't know. I have to go pee already though.
Me too.
Nice. All right.
Hashtag
Hey,
no
I'll
Should we
just
take a pee break.
I'll just take no. I'll just
Just
take the reins for about
Take the reins.
however many couple of
Oh
minutes.
my
Talk
God.
as long as you want.
I'd love to.
Josh, I'm right behind you. So we're gonna take a pee break, cool shit show where we take cool peas also.
Oh.
So we left off. So I was talking about my excuse me. God, I think I'm done. Give me just a sec.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, cool shit. Forgot.
Yeah, we're talking about cool shit. So my girlfriend has this friend, right? And she's single, and I don't know, I guess she like knows like dudes, and so it's funny, she gets like texts and like DMs and things like that, and we all kind of like laugh about it at my patio table in the backyard. And so one of the I'm not sure if it was a DM or a message, it was I want to eat your shitter like an apple fritter.
God damn it. Whoa, wait. Are you telling me she was actually talking to Kanye?
Dude,
Oh no. Oh no. Was it who I'm trying to think of? Akon.
like
Yeah, it's Akon.
Yeah, that would be Akon, right?
Yeah.
no matter what point in my life, no matter how
T-Pain maybe?
messed up I was, I could never picture myself hitting send on something like that to anyone.
Especially something that rhymes.
Wait, hold up. So you can see yourself typing it out, just not going through with it, because that makes way more sense to me.
I could see Stefan sending
never
that
thinking of
to
it.
me.
I'd send that to like one of you guys.
In
but
fact, wait, did I send that to you guys last night? Or
not like any other living human female. I don't think I could ever send anything like that.
Only to
So
some
is there
dead
like
ones.
have any of you sent like
inappropriate text?
like
to someone?
Josh, you've been tied down for 10 years. So I guess I'm talking to you, Cliff.
No, I have.
Are you a purveyor of creepy messages?
I think it's
or-
pronounced pervert, but I yes.
you pervert.
Yeah. This
So
once-
what goes through your head?
Okay.
Are you
so,
just like really drunk or
No. Well, I guess you could just end the interview with just answering your own question. No, but also no. Yeah, alcohol has a lot to do with it, but also, never ever getting laid has also a lot to do with it. So yeah, it's like a perpetual cycle where like it's like the less you get it, the more you don't, or like the more inconvenient.
the more you just shoot your shot and you're like, fuck, I'll
yeah,
just
exactly.
send like
yeah. It's like I guess I don't give a fuck because it's never gonna happen anyway. So
I'll just send like
Yeah.
a picture of my dick with like some cats like next to it, or
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
just
Like
see,
this
see
one
what
time,
she thinks,
this
like
one
see
time
if she gets the message.
I sent a picture of another dude's dick that was smaller than mine, just to make sure, just like, because if they're like, I'm sorry, I can't. I could be like, all right, well that's all she wanted me for, so fuck her.
Then you don't love
I'm
me
looking for love.
me.
I'm looking for love, not
Not below average dicks.
exactly.
I want companionship, okay?
exactly.
You shouldn't care.
I know. That's why I'm on Tinder. If you want to look me up,
Are you on Tinder?
yeah.
How's that going? I've since Tinder's inception, I've always had a girlfriend. So I'm curious, how is that working for you? Like, how have you gone on any dates, or like have
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the first ever Tinder date I went on, I dated the girl for a year.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a true story,
Wow.
actually.
That's kind of sick.
It's not even. Yeah.
Have you been on like some shitty like weird ones, or?
No, I've actually been on 5 now.
Yeah.
So it's been like 3 years since I've been on Tinder. I've been on 5 dates.
So are they like dates or like
Yeah, they're like
meetups?
dates, and then we like talk for a little while, and then eventually they're like, you're annoying as shit. And then we don't talk anymore. They don't say that. They're not rude people. They're
Have you
nice
ever
people.
matched with like someone you know, like I don't know, maybe a cousin or? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But have you ever matched with someone that you like?
No,
went
I had
to-
sex with my cousin outside of Tinder. It was actually just an organic thing that just happened.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but no, I've never actually. Yeah, like it's like.
Have you matched with someone like from high school? that you knew from
Yeah.
high school? Yeah.
Yeah, a few times.
Weird.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's
Small town
because,
Tinder.
Small town Tinder. Yeah.
dude, the thing is, like, I had an image and I thought everyone was like a certain way back then, and I kind of try and assume that everyone else has realized that all those images that you had back then, like, didn't really mean much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Should be dissolved in like your new perception of how you like view people, but doesn't always happen. And sometimes they're just like, you're still a dick. Like, and I'm like, oh fuck, what do you think I was gonna change? Jesus Christ.
I have something kind of funny about that. Not related to women, of course, but so there's this guy in high school that went to not my high school, but the one right across the street to your high school.
Oh yeah,
Clifford.
you're talking about the more poor, less white high school.
Exactly, that one. So there's this guy there.
You guys know about the high school I went to, right?
Oh yeah, much more white, much less poor, right?
Actually, opposite.
Way
Really?
other way
Well,
around.
Way
Wait,
less white.
more black
Way
people.
more poor. More not black, but
What did we
What's
call
the
them
other
on
one?
agricultural?
the more
Mexican.
agriculturally
Oh.
proficient.
You guys are talking about all those people that stole our jobs.
No, that took her gerbs.
Well, I wouldn't have worked in that situation anyways.
Neither would I.
Plus-
I'm too tall. My back hurts too
I-
much.
I am
Yeah,
one
straight
quarter
up.
of Mexican. and
So
my
you can say all
family-
these things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm half Spanish, so
Ooh, but it's different because
no, it's not the same thing at all. That's
it's
what I'm saying. I
actually
can't say
worse.
any of this, but I still am.
That's actually worse because you raped and killed my people.
That's true. That's
So
how you
you're
guys.
racist.
That's,
Are you Native
we
American or are
actually
you
no
Mexican?
Mayan,
Half and half. What?
Mayan and
You
Spanish.
Are,
You're
Not
you are
Mayan.
no. That's what Mexicans are.
Right. So, yeah,
Yeah. So
my
you're.
ancestors.
Yeah, exactly. My ancestors raped your ancestors.
Interesting. Interesting thing is that my family, like my Mexican side, at least on my grandma's side, have been in California for like a long time.
Nice. Like several years.
Yeah, like 5 years, 10 years.
Nice. Hell
So-
yeah.
Not like decades, like not like more like my great
100?
great grandparents were.
So like 200.
So it was like when California belonged to the Spanish still.
Wow, Josh.
So like
It's-
500 years.
Like
That's a
Well,
total guess. Is that anywhere
1200
close?
years
1200 years.
yeah.
So what you're saying
Seems far off.
is Snoke is Mexican.
My
No,
question
what
is,
I'm saying
how,
is 3.5 million years ago.
how many years after
Late
that were the
Cretaceous.
Star Wars commenced?
I've heard that
like
Star Wars
500?
actually started
Like way in the past?
the 1940s.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually not that way in the past as I would think.
Yeah.
So let me tell my story because we got way sidetracked. So Cliff was saying like he meets some people that on Tinder that he
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
he
yeah,
went
yeah.
to high school with, and some shit changes and some shit's the same, right?
I'm trying to scoot your chair forward.
No, you're good. So there's this guy, and I don't really know why he didn't like me. I think he like didn't like my hair or something. But it had something to do with we both had like interest in some of the same girls in high school. I think that was a big part of it, and he just never wanted to admit it, and he just
Are
said
you
it was my
describing
hair.
God?
You know what? No, definitely not God.
The devil.
Not him either. But
A human.
so this was like, no, Cliff. So this was like that was high school, right? All that drama, and I hadn't seen this guy, and I saw him again. We went to Palisades, like a popular Pismo Beach, like popular beach spot, right?
Really popular.
Really popular, and
How
we were
popular?
both. We
Yeah, how popular was it?
It's
Can you
it's
describe
like,
it? Can you quantify it?
There's like many people that go there, and
How many popular?
they purvey the waves.
1 to 10
just-
populars.
8. I'd say 8 out of 10. I mean, it's not.
Can you give me a 1 to 10 in between that 8 to?
I'm gonna say 8.7.
Yeah, there you go.
8.7 popular. I mean, Palisades. We all went to Palisades, right?
Wait, 8.7 out of 10?
Yeah, that's like way
I
above.
think
Like
that's
like most
that's
people.
shocking.
That's like the pier during Pokemon Go.
Yes.
You know what that's like? That's like the. Oh no, sorry, no.
So we both ended up at this this gathering of youth, and keep in mind this is like 4 years after high school, dude. This is like a while after high school, after all the And we never fought or anything. It was just always known, like, he didn't like my hair or fucking whatever, or the girls that I talked to. And so we meet up again at this at this gathering, and one of our mutual friends was like comes up to me and she was like, "Hey, like so and so wants to fight you." And I was like, "Oh, really? Like I'm just kind of chilling here and he's kind of chilling over there." She was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to warn you, like in case anything goes down." I was like, "Okay, well I haven't talked to him in 4 years, and
Interesting.
you know some people just hold on to old shit, I guess."
Wait,
and-
who? Wait, hold up. Can you give a hint as to who that was? Some kind of like clue. Ooh, maybe even the murder weapon.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
what
fat.
did you kill him with?
Yeah, and where was it? Excuse me. I was choked up by the fact that that guy's dead now.
No, definitely
The
not
man
dead.
is gone.
So anyways, I just stayed, and tensions kept escalating, and I was kind of like, is this really happening? Like that high school was a while ago. Are we doing, like, is this really going on? And
Are you still holding these feelings
like, are
inside of you?
like, fuck, do you not like have a job or like
Yeah.
anybody that cares about you that
Have
you
you
wanted
had
to like
no other priorities in your life since then?
an assault charge at the beach over like my hair? Like, what is going on?
So what happened at the beach?
Nothing ended up happening because his group left and I just stayed there. It's anticlimactic, but
Wait, what?
Know what? No, what? I feel like it's how a good Quentin Tarantino movie would end.
it is. It builds up and then you just don't come at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even come from the beginning. I actually stayed out of the theater entirely.
I actually like Quentin Tarantino.
Me too.
So
He's
I
like-
take offense
like
to
one of
that,
my favorite.
and I'm
He's
gonna
one of my
fight
favorite
you at the
directors.
beach.
If that was a Quentin Tarantino movie, it would be Kill Bill Part 1 because I need a Part 2 for it to be interesting.
Ooh, that's actually a
No,
slam from the
what-
past
no,
that ended
what-
up not working out later on.
What happened though?
I mean that's pretty much it. I mean that's yeah.
Oh wait, that story? True. We do need a volume 2 that's about 1/4 more funny.
Like more funny, more interesting, probably more everything.
No, actually, I actually really enjoyed that, and I kind of like the peter off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it petered off.
No, it was
No,
a good story.
It was not a good story, and
No,
I'm
I
sorry
mean,
for sharing it.
it was
but he had to
interesting-
share it, and it was something that I've not been thinking about recently, but thought about in the past. Like
It was an interesting situation.
it was
that
kind of
you
like
went through in life.
just kind of about growing up and maybe people not growing up, and
Just learning from.
like maybe people that have sadder lives than me that they'd want to fight me over whatever.
There
four
are
years
poor
after.
people in Africa that are barely getting raped once or twice a day.
No, it's like my drama that happened like 10 years ago just means nothing compared to those poor African refugees.
Refugees.
Yeah.
So with that story, we were doing this way out of order, but it doesn't matter because I don't think the show should have an order personally.
Yeah.
How about a cursed image? Do we want to do a cursed image?
Yeah.
Should we just Google cursed images?
Yeah.
Cliff, do you know what a cursed image is?
I feel like I don't.
You're about to find out. So we're going to Google cursed images. And then usually this is what is the title of our episode. But this episode, we're going to get to the title in the next segment. So cursed images are just like weird photos that don't make sense at all. Like
Do time.
Are
past
the
week-
images that someone obviously went out of their way and you have no idea why they did it?
Yes,
type of
exactly.
images?
Like this guy looks like he's milking his tire.
That guy looks like he's milking his own dick severed and attached to his tire.
But the plot thickens. The
Also,
tire.
his bowl is made out of flesh.
He's using it as a
a pottery
potter's
thing.
wheel.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's true.
But it also kind of looks like an alien dick or like a strange nipple that I've never seen before. And this pot looks like it's full of blood
No, that pot is made out of flesh.
or flesh. Yeah, I'm gonna say flesh.
Yeah. And I also think his arms got stuck and he died a long time ago. Everyone's just like marveling in the fact that he's still.
I
I
think
think
his
he's
body,
a wax figure.
his body's made of plaster, and then the pottery is made of flesh.
This looks fun. What is this in the corner here? Ooh,
Oh.
yeah, that's a. I think that's a.
I'm sorry. Oh man, that should not be in here. Sorry guys, that's me. Last Halloween.
Is that
The
a
costume did not turn out how I thought
a
it would.
spider monkey?
I think that's Skeletor. But oh yeah, no, that is a spider monkey. Yeah. Plunger Kid.
Oh my god, that's the worst way to rape a child I've ever seen.
You just stick a plunger onto them. They can't escape. Where are they
Yeah.
going?
You can't suck the poop out from that angle, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, that'd be kind of awkward because then you'd have to hold it out straight.
Yeah, and then like kick really hard. That
Yeah.
doesn't even make, it's like not.
So let's find a definitive cursed image for this week. Ooh,
the cat.
oh, that cat is pretty cursed, but I think this might be more
cursed
cursed.
too. Is that a frog leg?
There's a frog inside of this ice cream.
Oh,
man. Don't you hate when your frog tastes like strawberry?
So it's like we're looking at an ice cream bar.
Oh my God, cursed image sweatshop.
Oh, I think I found my new favorite website.
Ooh.
Zipper rocks,
Yeah,
bag.
rocks with teeth. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh God, no, it's disgusting.
Oh
That's
Jesus.
funny. Oh yeah, there's a possum duct taped to somebody's door. A dead possum.
None of these are pleasurable to look at.
Carrot Rabbit Man.
Oh, what is that a hand? Oh my god.
That's the hairiest arm
That
I've
is
ever
a
seen.
wolf. That is literally mid-transition wolf man.
That is Monkey Boy eating a hot
That is a gorilla that just got second-degree burns
pastrami
all over its hands.
sandwich. I don't know what that is.
Ah.
Oh, Skeeto Boy.
Oh man, I thought there was someone's back for a
Oh,
second.
I hate that picture. That should be our cursed image. That is really
That is
cursed.
so cursed.
That's maybe the most cursed image I've ever seen.
In fact, that kid ate way too much Jello before he was about to throw up at that.
So our cursed image for the
Skull.
week, either Josh is gonna put it up right now, but it's either a boy that had a lot of Jello or ate a some type of canine that's put in a silver
I
platter.
think it was that guy who was sticking his arms out in the picture before.
That's his head. That's what his head looked like.
Yeah.
He was a mutant
Exactly.
human.
So it's Sloth from the Goonies, but he's eating.
Hey,
It's
you
baby sloth.
guys.
It's baby sloth eating some type of canine.
Span.
I think that guy's
Uh.
father was actually the Kool-Aid Punch guy who jumps through the wall and goes, "Oh yeah."
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I actually hate this picture. So the
This might be my least favorite image of all time.
the quicker we can move off of this, but it is very cursed.
You know what? I don't know if I can do this. I feel like it's too
Too cursed.
Too
Yeah,
cursed.
cursed.
For
I
sure.
think it is too cursed. Frank's Every Sauce.
I feel like that's the least cursed image I've ever
16
seen.
Yeah.
ounces in one.
Whoa. Go down. What was that? One more down.
One more downer.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay, that's too.
That's the
that is
Snuffleupagus.
cursed.
Uh,
That's
That's
a
all hell.
doll with a wasp nest. Oh.
Nice.
Hopscotch train.
If I had a nickel every time I fell.
The Crab Baby.
Why
Is
are
that a
these all
crab
like
defending an
scary stuff? I don't want to see scary.
Because they're cursed, bro. Cursed
But
images
cursed
are
in a
scary.
different
Ooh, that's pretty
way.
cursed, but also what seems like nothing. What is it?
All right, you guys. So that was probably not very fun for our audio listeners. But the next segment will be fun for everyone. So I want to start this segment with, and this is rhetorical. You can answer if you want, but you don't have to answer. Have you ever found a $20 bill, or really any dollar bill, in some old jeans, or maybe a pair of jeans that you washed or lost? Have you ever found something under your car seat, in your center console, that you've been looking for, longing for, nay,
Dreaming.
dreaming for?
Drugs.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Uh-oh, what happened? What happened?
Primary auto.
Yeah, so we have the Twitch stream.
Okay, Twitch stream's going. That's all that matters. So, have you ever just been walking along and just in the gutter found a quarter, and you're like, "That's 25 pennies. I'm gonna save this." And your day gets a little bit better. Have you ever gone to the grocery store and somebody lets you cut in line because you only want to buy 3 things? Has that ever happened to any of you guys?
This one time I went to the grocery store and I bought one thing. Lady in front of me bought 2. Let me go in front of her.
Wow, that's great.
I said, no, that math doesn't even make sense. She refused. Still let me go in front.
Wow.
that probably made your day better, right? Or did you feel guilty after
Not
that?
only did it make my day better, but it made the food taste better.
Well, hey, that's a gain. That's a net gain.
What singular item of food did you buy?
I'll tell you what, it was a beer. It wasn't food.
Ah,
Hey, I'll bet might have tasted better either way, but still, I
It
like
was
to
a nice
think.
crispy beer.
Yeah.
So that feeling that you get when that happens, on Thursday when I was going through, sorry Cliff, when I was going through Twitter is how I felt. I felt like I had nothing, and immediately my life got better. I gained something, and that something was big. And one of the formative first-person shooters of the early 90s, and I think I would argue all time, is a franchise called Doom. And this week, there was a bit of controversy surrounding the new Doom game, Doom Eternal. Now, how do we want to kick this off?
Okay,
Should
so
we give
I'm not totally up to date. So can you
You're
guys
not
give me like
totally-
a real brief update?
Okay, so first of all, there was a gameplay trailer released.
That this is the video we were watching earlier. They said
Yeah,
mortally challenged.
yeah. So that's what it is. There's a comment that is made. I'll just play it from that point, and then we'll talk about it right after.
Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
So there's in the Doom gameplay reveal trailer, there was a little. It almost looks like Cortana from the Halo series, a little hologram that tells you to remember, demons may be an offensive term. Please refer to them as mortally challenged. So, remember those group of perpetually offended people that we were talking about in the first segment? Well, how do you think they took that joke? Do you think that they laughed
Can I
at
take a
it?
guess?
Yeah, you can take a guess.
I guess that they decided that Earth wasn't worth living on anymore and committed suicide by jettisoning out into space.
The Earth would have been a better place if that happened,
I wish.
but that didn't happen.
Okay, yeah, that might have been more of my desire rather
Yeah.
than my
So, in
actual
fairness,
guess.
there was that one quote, but there was also 2 more that people had issue with, and those quotes were, "My brothers and sisters, let's help to make our friends transition into our world a more comfortable one, and Earth is the melting pot of the universe." So those 2 quotes and the mortally challenged quote.
Wait, what? What? What do the second 2 have to do with anything?
Well, those were also part of the gameplay reveal trailer.
What do they have a problem with those ones though?
Well, we're gonna get to
Wow.
that. Those quotes, my friend, they're racist.
Oh, I don't get
Yeah.
it.
So I'm gonna read a
Melting
couple.
pot.
I'm gonna read a couple of Twitter reactions, to that trailer.
So this is connected to This Week in Tweets.
This week in tweets. Robin says, not sure what to think of Doom Eternal having not one, but two anti-SJW jokes in it. What happened to leaning into Nazi punching and the like? Doom and Wolfenstein 2 seem pretty self-aware of subtext, so I have trouble reading this trailer as anything but a dog whistle. And demon can be an offensive term. They prefer to be called mortally challenged. What is it with game devs and bad jokes? That's not funny. It's just irritatingly out of touch.
No, that's funny.
Wait, I have a question. Was the first one written by an actual dog? Is that why they're offended that they were actually trying to whistle at him?
Demon can be an offensive term, says the UAC voice in Doom Eternal. I hate that. But there's more. Didn't expect the team at ID Software to use Doom Eternal to explore themes of immigration, but here we are.
Explore
Jesus
themes.
Christ.
Do you guys remember Duke Nukem 64?
Yes.
Okay, if they redid Duke Nukem, they just couldn't do it.
Didn't they do that like a few years back?
But like modernize it, like not just release it for the cult following.
Yeah.
Make it like a big release, like a whole new game.
So I think this is my favorite tweet. In my honest opinion, Doom 2016 was fun and irreverent tone was refreshing, but the challenge and melting pot jokes are super bad taste at a time when ICE has become the new Gestapo for white supremacists
oh my god.
are trying to stir up mass anti-immigration sentiment.
You know what's bad taste? My mom's spaghetti. I was lying before. Does not taste good. Bad taste is not making a joke that doesn't work.
Yeah,
I think the joke did work.
I thought it was funny.
And I think what happened is the people that put this trailer together just threw out a line, right? And not only did the usual suspects bite the line, they bit it so hard that it ripped off their jaw. And after their jaw was ripped off, they proceeded to follow it around
Like a magnet towards
like magnets.
like some kind of transformer
like-
that just retracts back into itself.
So
a transformer that transforms into a fish.
yes. So you take a slight
Ooh.
jab at easily offended people. Do you think that they have enough self-awareness to realize what's happening, or do you think that they get outraged about it?
No, they're what they are.
Do
they're
they have
like,
any self-awareness?
They're like these.
What
peop-
happens?
What they are is that kid that's convincing himself he's grown a pube. It's like, no, Daniel, you've had that same weird, long, dark hair on your thigh since you were 5 years old. That did not come from puberty. You're still like, okay. So for example, I hit puberty a couple years ago, and I was
What, like 24?
yeah.
Okay.
Let me get something off my chest.
Okay.
All this hair, I want it off. I'm serious. Like 7 or 8 hairs. I'm sick of it. What were we talking about?
I don't know. This might be my favorite. I mean, there's been a ton of not retarded. That's
Okay,
insensitive.
here's the thing.
Ridiculous.
Dude, what are we talking about right now?
Doom. This Doom trailer.
They're called mortally challenged.
And mortally challenged.
So yeah, let's
Demons. We should not call demons demons. We should call them mortally challenged.
We should also call people with big penises assholes.
I know, bigger than the rest of us. You dicks.
How dare you?
We have, I mean, I'm going to be honest, because you can go back and listen to other episodes. We've used the word retarded on this show.
It's a fun word, and it has a little bit of a bite.
yeah,
true.
and
I really
it's
appreciate
not necessarily.
It's not unlike the word refrigerator, which seems to be
Pretty benign, right?
not
So-
not what you think it would be. It sounds more offensive than it actually is.
So if anyone hasn't like figured out the connection, I'm going to spell it out. Retard. Mentally
Challenged.
And then
Yes.
okay.
demon. Mortally challenged.
So, the social justice warriors got so upset about this trailer for a video game that they equated it to immigration. These 2 quotes: immigration, racism, and making fun of retarded people.
Who's how, these people are such good journalists. They're contacting every mom who's ever watched over their son's shoulder and watched him play a video game. Like,
I think some of these same people wrote the peanut butter is racist article.
I was gonna say,
how is the demographic that's offended by this and the demographic that plays this game overlapping? Like, how is that even possible?
Have you ever played Doom? I don't think they are. Which is why I think they don't care.
And this is the thing that I don't understand, is that Doom is popular for this reason. Columbine. For years, they based Doom, literally Doom, on Columbine, on the Columbine shooting.
So it's like Clue for sociopaths.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, no, seriously, it's like, Clue for sociopaths. No, but it's supposed to be like a game for, psychos.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, you chop demons in half with axes.
What do they really expect?
How dare you, bro?
You chop
Phrasing.
mortally
Excuse-
challenged people in half.
Mortally challenged.
And there's a couple layers of this joke, which I really appreciate, because it takes a little bit of a brain to connect the dots, but
not if you're mortally challenged.
Not if you're mortally challenged. But so the reason the UAC that's telling people, like trying to get them comfortable with demons invading the earth, they're the ones that release the demons into the earth. So they're kind of saying like
they have a justified propaganda mechanism.
Yeah, they're like, it's propaganda. They're like, they're not demons. They're mortally challenged. Really, it's okay. The earth, it's a big melting pot. We should accept these demons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These people were forcing you to fight in order to pretty much just murder you.
Yes.
So it's almost like the SJWs.
It's almost like the Umbrella Corporation of the Doom universe.
It is. Yeah, it is exactly.
Yeah, they kind of just pulled out. They're like, wait,
pulled out. That's a good metaphor, actually. They pulled out.
They're like, wait a minute, somebody's making fun of us?
Yeah, they decided not to wear a condom.
How dare they? You fucks. Nobody can make fun of our side.
Yeah.
You assholes. You
they're
racist.
probably automatically they're saying retarded are demons.
Retarded people are demons.
I know.
Yeah.
This is funny because this is the right Batwing.
God.
Dude,
I just hate this society.
These damn liberals.
Damn lib cucks.
The damn cucks that are controlling the media.
Conservatism is the new counterculture.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I get more conservative every single time I look at the statue that I built by myself and all the weathers is destroying it. I just want to conserve that.
Just conserve it, dude.
Yeah. Also edit out this. Also all of this talking about it too.
Yeah, I know.
No, actually, don't leave us talking about it. Leave us talking about it. That way, it's like a mystery.
Yeah.
And then you can look it up if you buy the app.
We'll leave it all on Patreon. We'll make it a Patreon exclusive where you can hear all of it.
Donate some
watch
money.
all of it.
Patreon exclusive racism.
Yeah.
I think that's an untapped market, dude. We could be millionaires.
Yep.
Any closing thoughts on Doom?
Yes.
I
feel like these kids are just sitting there and waiting to smash the dislike button. Dude, seriously. They are like the kid at a birthday party when all the confetti starts flowing down over like the top of them. They're sitting there in slow motion jumping up and down going, yes, I found someone. Idiot. It's like, no, you're not in on the joke. You missed the joke. No, you are dumb.
You are the idiot.
Yeah, no, yeah. You have not found an idiot. You have proved once again that you are an what is it?
Hermaphrodite.
That one.
An idiot. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. You deserve to be called an idiot, not the person that you're trying to make fun of.
If you are upset about the new Doom gameplay reveal trailer, you are looking for things, and you are the one that should be being made fun of.
Which we are doing right now, and you deserve it.
Yes. You have no self-awareness. Your funny button is broken.
You have about as much self-awareness as a mirror that's facing another mirror.
That's deep.
That is deep.
That's infinite. You could say it's
You can say
Eternal.
it's 0.
You
You
can
can also
say
say
it's
it's.
You could say it's eternal.
Oh my god! I think I just
Dude,
heard my favorite
eternal.
dinosaur.
Yep, there you go. Wait, yeah, we need to do Dino Talk really quick, and then we'll close
All right,
this
real
one
quick.
out, and then we'll.
Dinosaurs aren't that important to me this week. Cliff was important. Doom was important.
I have one thing that's really
Yeah,
important.
but dinosaurs are very.
Dinosaurs are always important. But yes, let's get to the dinosaurs because we always do dinosaurs. It's a keynote of our show.
Like, can I start it off?
Yes,
What's your guys' favorite dinosaur?
we did that a while ago, and it's too complicated a question. For me
Okay,
to give
that's
one
good because I
answer,
was gonna
but
let you answer, and then I was gonna let you answer, and then I was gonna go. That's a dumb question. I would never answer something stupid like that because you can't have a favorite dinosaur.
They're all
so
so
good.
sick.
Yeah, they all have their
Most
own.
of mine were fictional versions of dinosaurs, fictional
true.
versions of T-Rexes from
He was
different
like,
situations.
T-Rex, but not regular T-Rexes. The T-Rexes from
Full
Jurassic
feathered.
Park
true.
1 at the end that's roaring
Yeah.
as the banner falls down that says,
Then the
It's-
Jurassic Park ride at Universal Studios, the large animatronic T-Rex at the end.
You know
that
what I like?
T-Rex.
You know
My
what I like?
second favorite dinosaur.
Skeletor.
Skeletor,
No, wait, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that one.
Skeletor is the villain from He-Man.
Yes, true.
easy to confuse.
Yeah.
I can see why anybody
Yeah.
would do that.
They both have spines.
Yep.
And
One I want to have sex with. The other one was in a major motion picture.
so which one do you want to have sex with?
That was a mixed direction. I want to have sex with Sarah Jessica Parker.
If you
the horsewoman.
Yes.
you had to
also,
have
you can kind of
sex
see
with-
her entire skeleton.
if you had to have sex with one dinosaur, what would it be?
Again, Sarah Jessica Parker. No, if I had to have sex with one, it would be. I don't know. I'm gonna let Stefan take that one first.
Velociraptor, because it has a badass reputation, but it's actually really small, easy to take advantage of, but also very dangerous. So
They're very
you'd be bragging
fast and
rights.
squirrely.
That's true.
Yeah, and they still have those giant claws. That's not a myth.
You
Yeah.
could probably lose your dick, but it might be like a clean cut, so you could probably get it sewed back on pretty
Yeah,
safely
yeah.
and quickly.
This also includes having to wrangle them down and like fight them into submission.
Oh well, if that's the case, then some kind of like cow, like a Stegosaurus that like won't even really feel me.
I think that would really fuck you up.
Probably.
But
would
it
just-
actually might not feel.
Yeah, it
good.
might actually like literally be like, oh, fly, like
That might be way easier. Like fly in my
yeah,
butt.
and then you
Yeah.
can just like kind of like maybe
Like Ace
have a big
Ventura
old harness.
pet,
Yeah,
Ace Ventura Pet Detective
exactly.
when he
Oh,
gets
yeah,
out
just
of
insert your
the
entire self
rhinoceros.
into the- yeah,
Uh,
the vaginal opening of
Yeah.
the Stegosaurus.
Yeah, I hope my mom doesn't see this episode. I don't know why she would. I did delete it shortly after I posted it because I felt like we would probably go here to fucking dinosaurs.
Probably. So this is one thing I really want to show you guys. It's really exciting.
Oh wow! Oh my God!
Jurassic Lark. Real estate agent dresses as 7-foot dinosaur to sell homes. My Negro.
There's some multiple images.
Is that an untapped market or what?
No, look at it. They really did.
That's actually a nice house. I like that deck a lot.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
This real estate agent really had a Jurassic lark attempting to sell one of her most recent properties by dressing in a 7-foot dinosaur costume. It's one of those big inflatable weird ones. Realtor Bambi Chase, weird word, weird name, dressed as the comedic T-Rex for the homes. The comedic, is that like a specific thing?
The
not that I'm
comedic
aware
T-Rex
of.
is much different than the serious T-Rex.
Then the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
True.
I think that comedic T-Rex has got to be in my top 5 now.
Comedic T-Rex was the #1 opening act of 1997.
Of the
Yes.
entire year.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
Just the whole year for everyone.
Yeah. But
Uh,
unfortunately, serious T-Rex was only the. I don't know how far down was it on the list.
I don't think he charted,
Yeah. How did that?
honestly.
I think he uncharted. Ooh. Speaking of which.
Video game.
Chase, who works for Nebraska Realty.
His name's Chase.
It's
We know a
Bambi.
Chase. We know a
Bambi.
Chase.
It's a
We do know.
He took all my goddamn money last week. All right, no, I think that's my bank.
Chase Bank.
Got it. Nebraska Realty.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? It's funny because she gets cuter
It does get
as
cuter.
like the pictures go on.
Yeah, and it's a female too. Her name's Bambi.
Nice.
I thought his name was Chase.
Last name
She doesn't
Chase.
portray
Oh,
a
Bambi
deer very
Chase.
well though.
No. She portrays a comedy T-Rex.
Yeah, comedy T-Rex.
I like this story. This is a nice.
It is-
Oh,
oh, it gets
that's cute. That is cute. This is a nice, fun story that doesn't involve demons or rape or. Oh, that's
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit misogynistic.
And also probably not
Of cour-
safe.
It's a female
It's
T-Rex
a lot of
cooking.
nylon around that.
Yeah.
oven that's not
I
on.
don't feel like that's very safe either. Wow.
Okay, why does this dinosaur living better than me?
I know, seriously. Look at that patio set. What a bitch. That's like my dream house, actually. That
Yeah,
nice
for real.
deck. Like, look at that deck, dude.
Where does this dinosaur live? The early Jurassic period? Like, how low are these prices? Like,
Nebraska.
what does he do to afford
Oh,
this
is
house?
it in Nebraska?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ah, early Jurassic.
That's why it's only in Nebraska.
Something Nebraska.
Well, I could take my life savings, currently $560, and I could probably get this house.
Yeah,
in
but what was that
Nebraska.
worth 65 million years ago?
Oh my God, inflation, dude. I'd probably be like the richest man.
Or possibly the richest dinosaur of all time.
He held on to bonds.
Yeah, he bought a
Yes.
lot of comets back in the day.
Well, I mean, real estate.
There was a surge
also.
in the market.
A surge in comments.
Yeah.
Drinking a glass of wine in the garden. I don't see any wine.
Hmm.
I don't like that title.
I think
Hula hoop.
they have some in there. No, I don't believe that. That's unrealistic.
Well, what an uplifting way to go out this week.
Ooh, a little risque.
Risqua thiqua.
Hmm. It's funny when they hide their nipples after they've already shown them. It's like, oh yeah, I've seen them already. I don't really
look.
care. Yeah.
Please don't look.
Yeah, it's not fun now that you've already.
I'm showing off, but it's not for you.
Yeah. I'm looking sexy now, not naked.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I think we're gonna go get some food. So, thank you, Jurassic Lark. Thank you, Twitter Social Justice Warriors. Thank you, people that write funny news articles, and thank you, Spider Cats.
Spider cats.
Spider
Does
cat.
whatever a spider can,
There you go.
but
Hey.
not whatever cats do.
Thank you to the legendary Clifford Dunlap for joining us tonight. It was
Oh,
fun,
thank you
dude.
guys.
It was a lot of fun. Let's do it again
Hell yeah.
sometime. I don't know when that sometime would be.
You can
but,
say soon or never again. I would not be offended by either one.
I'll vote for soon.
All right, cool.
I think this is one of my favorite ones.
I like this one. This was
I
fun.
did too.
It's
I
very
hope
fun.
I didn't ruin the format, but I had fun.
There is no
There is
format.
no format.
Mm.
We have a rough. We
No,
have
I
a-
meant physically. I thought I might have put my glass a couple of times on the.
physically no.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Like I said,
Stefan already
pointer/coyote.
wrinkled it up. So.
Pointer slash cat.
Thanks for everybody that watched us on Twitch and everybody that's gonna listen to us on iTunes, or whatever podcasting app that you listen to podcasts on.
YouTube.
YouTube too.
We have the video on YouTube. And then patreon.com/Star Wars After Hours Podcast. $3 a month. You get cool shit.
That's unless you type in, what is it? Code Joe at login.
Code Joe.
Yeah.
Code word
Code
Rogan.
Rogan.
Yeah,
Code
that-
word Rogan.
Yeah, that's unless you type in full sleeve arm tattoo at login and collect your prize,
Yeah.
Don't
Which
do
is-
that. It won't work.
which is 0% off.
But you get to type, and that's good practice.
We'll give
That's
you
exactly
$1,000 and then take it back.
It's really just to make
Right
sure you're not a
before.
robot named JN1278 or something similar to that.
You remembered the N.
'Cause
Nothing else.
The N
a
is really
single
what makes you, though.
That's the coding for my.
Well, that's
entire
why your
personality.
personality is, if
Yeah,
I
it's
do
your
recall correctly.
Anyways,
personality.
let's go get some food. Thank you, everybody. It's
Cool.
been fun. Frosty Pookie, Eddie, 45th and Broadway. You fucking music in the ass.
Thanks
Alright.
again, guys.
Bye.
Bye.